What's up, ladies and gentlemen? ChuckfinleLP here. Let's play Sonic Generations Part 14. We are now beginning the modern era, and this is the second of 3 Red Star Ring videos that I will be doing. I'm doing them in era order, so I started with the classic era. Now I will be doing the Dreamcast era, and then I will finish off with my third video, hopefully in the modern era. This is the first level that I'll be doing, and this level, you don't actually have to jump on those balloons. It is a lot faster than going around through here, but it is not necessary. Now, this level could potentially have you going through twice if you're not careful. You very well may have to play this level twice to be able to get all 5 Red Star Rings in one, at all. You can't go through in one go and get all 5 of them, sadly. And that has a large portion to play with the building, the hotel that Sonic runs down, that modern Sonic runs down. Well, see, if you go up top, you'll miss a lot of this stuff. You'll come out about over there where that set of platforms is. It's a lot faster than going along through this section. I'll show off where the point is, and I don't think I had to jump up there, but it is faster than going down along this section, because both of these paths meet here. Now, if you drop down, you can get one, and I will go ahead and show that off. Wait, no, my bad, wrong section. I think I jumped down a little bit too far. Let me see. Aha, here we go. Okay, not the wall, obviously, but I know about where I need. I know about where I need to go. If you can see those lights there with the potted plant or tree, that's where we need to go. All right. There's some stuff we have to get out of the way. I don't want to go too fast through here, just so that I can be a little bit more precise with where I need to go. You don't have to go up here. Actually, let me see. Do I want to go up here? Or just sitting here thinking about that? No. Okay, yeah, you wanna bypass this section, and I missed the first one. And there you go. That's Red Star Ring number 1 right there. Sadly, I've wasted my my Thunder Shield, and that was actually the first one. I'm sorry, I meant the 1 and 2 are along this path that I just took. The others, the third one, however, is along a different path that I cannot reach right now. Yeah, okay, so I will have to go back through this level twice, sadly. Thought I was going along the right path, but I think I went a little bit too low. But there you go, that was Red Star Rings 1 and 2, the only 2 that I haven't gotten yet. I will be able to show you. You can see it's a lot faster than the original path. But I hopefully will be able to show off where the other set is. Now, where I just landed at, and right here, this is right where I fell, is where the 3rd Red Star Ring is, or I guess the 4th Red Star Ring. I already have it. You know, if you do miss it, all you have to do is just go back up to where I did, and oh crap, that stinks. Oh yeah, all you have to do is just jump right there, and you'll be able to get it no problem. If you do miss it, along that first initial jump off. I think I won't be able to get the S rank here, but I'm not overly concerned with the S rank right now anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Now, you don't have to go along this upper route, but it is faster. This for speed purposes, you always want to try to go along the upper paths, and it sometimes is safer, not every time. And it's right there. I believe it's right before the entrance to that, right before the beginning of that last orange dash ring. If you want to see where it is exactly, sadly, I have to say that you will have to watch part 3 to be able to see where I got it, where I got all of my first 3 Red Star Rings. Just because like I said before, I believe I said this in part 13, I cannot show off everything that I want to. You know, I can't share the location off of every single red star ring because I want to finish the game and everything. You know, get the platinum trophy and everything. Well, not get the platinum trophy, but just finish the game on this. Ouch. This save file. So you know that's why I have to do it this way. And there you go. It's definitely a lot faster than going along the other way. I still think I have to jump up. Maybe not. Maybe I'll have to do. Well, I'll try to go along a little higher route to see. But this is where that upper path leads to, so I'll just backtrack here. Okay, so no, it's just a faster way than going down there with those cop speeders, and you know you can dodge a lot of that by going along the upper route instead of going along the lower route. So there is no real reason to go along that route other than speed. All I have to do is just head along this route. Okay, let me see. We'll jump down here. Okay, that's right. You have to fall down here. And you saw where I had passed the location of the first red star ring is, and this red star ring is right there, right where I used the thunder shield at to use the double jump. It's right. That's the location of where it is. Again, you know, if you want to see the exact location, all you have to do is just take a look at part 3. You know, it'll show you where it is there. Now, the third one is actually kind of difficult because sometimes those spiked balls can be in the way, and they will. So that involves a little bit of timing to be able to get to it. It's not too difficult, you know, and it's not nearly as difficult as it could have been. They could have made it a lot worse. And for the most, you know, for the most part, it's just timing based. You know, it can actually be really easy like it was with me just now, or it can be very difficult. It all depends on just timing, as I said. This may be a pretty good red star S rank run if I can get to it. As you can see, I was 27 seconds. I'm 50 seconds faster than my previous run through. So that will definitely help with my S rank quest. But you know, using the Thunder Shield is also very great for the S ranks, just because of the double jump, and you can gain a lot more height and get to places a lot faster than you normally would be able to with just the normal jump. So it makes it very easy to get the S ranks. So if you have trouble with the S ranks, always use the Thunder Shield. You know, very easy. See, I got the S rank pretty well going along the upper paths. That always helps as well. Just doing anything you can to save a little bit of time. Just, you know, shave off a fraction of a second will help you out. This is actually the third S rank based trophy. I believe that is to get 12 S ranks, if I'm not mistaken. 55, 56 power sneakers. So I guess you have an infinite speed boost. And so there you go. So now I'll switch this to Modern Sonic, and we will begin Act 2. Alright, so we're beginning Speed Highway. This is sadly another level that we will not be able to get all 5 red star rings in one go, because the 4th and the 5th red star rings require you to go along 2 different paths that both lead out to the goal ring, and sadly you are unable to get to it. Now here you want to be careful, because just like in Tropical Resort in Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Colors, you have to jump along a rail at the start to get the first one. Now you don't have to go along that upper path there. For speed purposes, you may want to, but you don't have to, because it will lead you to right about there where I was just at. Now there is a wall jump panel there. You don't have to go along that either. I'm sure it just brings you along a faster path, but it will not bring you to where you need to go, sadly. Alright, let me see, where am I at? Again here, you don't have to go along this path. It's just for speed purposes. It definitely helps me out to go along this path. There you do, at the end of that line of rings, there is a red star ring at the very end of it. As long as you use the light speed dash on it, you shouldn't have any trouble getting to it. I don't know if you can boost or not. Again, here, all you have to this is just for speed purposes. But I don't know if it will actually be lost my train of. Yeah, I don't know if you can boost really. You don't want to boost through this section. Actually, you want to. Okay, you want to be on the right set of columns. You want to be on the very left side of the right side, the right set of columns, and all you have to do is just go through it. Here, this is one of those paths that I was referring to. I don't know if boosting would work on that light speed dash section. You know, it very well may. You know, it's just totally up to you. I find that using the light speed dash is better, so you know that's why I use it. But it is sometimes hard to make the light speed dash connect like there. You know, boosting may work better for you. You know, it may not. It may not even work at all. You know, I don't know. I've never tried it before. But anyway, so you do actually have to go along this path. Sadly, this is a very complicated path to go along, but it will bring you where you need to go. And it will bring you out to about here. Now, you want to be careful through this section. There's a red star ring over there, but if you do not get over there to it, you will miss it. And there we go. You don't want to die there, obviously, or it'll be hard to get back to it. Now, this will lead you along a quicker. This is a quicker, more speedy section just to get to the goal ring. The fifth one is above me somewhere where I cannot reach along a different path, sadly. Now, the path that I just took should, well, I don't know, maybe not. It may not get you an S rank easier, but that is I believe it's for getting the red star ring along the rail. I'm not sure, you know, I'll obviously talk about all of the trophies and all that when I do the wrap-up video, but I do believe that is for getting the one along the rails, or it could be for that getting the fourth one along the hidden path at the very end of it. I'm not sure 100%, but it would make more sense for the hidden path one. But anyway, so all you have to do is just play the level normally through this section. You know, you take whichever path you want to until you get to the right past the hotel section. Well, I guess it's not a hotel; it's more like a. Well, yeah, I guess the interior is like a hotel. So yeah, the hotel. Once you get to that section, you know, into that kind of parking garage-esque area. Well, I guess it is a parking garage, but once you get to that area, don't take the hidden path to the right. Just go along the level normally, and you'll get to it. It is kind of hard to get to, and you have to be pretty precise when you actually go to it. You know, of course, I will show it off how you get to it, but I'm just, you know, warning you ahead of time. If you're using this video as a guide to find the red star rings yourself, it is pretty difficult to get to, and you have to use the boost at the right precise area. Now, see here, you can kind of see the hidden path to the right there. You don't want to go along that, as I just said. You want to follow along this very long drifting section, which if you're bad at drifting like I am, you will find to be very difficult. This section as well. Again, you know, all of this doesn't matter because it's at the very end of this path, so whichever set of platforms that you take, it will still bring you to that, but, you know, some paths are, or some of these platforms are faster than others, and if you're worried about time, it will help, you know, it'll help you out to go along harder, you know, more fast paths. Now, you want to be careful here. This is where we need to go. You want to brake. You always want to be braking in a section like this, but you don't want to brake just yet. Okay, there you go. Now I already have it, but in the middle trick ring, all you have to do is just time it to where you get the boost just right, and I'll have to show it off. I got it in part 3, so you know, if I don't want to waste too much time with it, but you just jump and then boost into it. You have to boost to be able to make it, but All I have to do is just boost into the middle rainbow ring, and you'll make it every time. And that's where the 5th red star ring is. But anyway, so and there you go. The only hard part about that is just boosting. All you have to do is just at the very top, before the road starts to angle down, or go down at an angle into that the cop speeder section. All you have to do is just jump, and the very height of your jump boost, and you shouldn't have any trouble making it. But just remember, it is along the middle rainbow ring. It's the only thing you have to remember, and past that, you're good. Heartwork 57, 58, 59, and the auto gauge. I guess the boost gauge fills up, but there's some sort of weird penalty to it, I guess. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. There we go, that's Speed Highway Act 2 cleared. And we'll go ahead and switch to Classic Sonic and see how many red star rings we have. I doubt I have very many. Let's see, this takes forever to load. I guess I should go into the level select. Okay, so 1 for both Act 1 and 2. Alright, so here we are in City Escape Act 1. Now this one is going to actually be going to be pretty difficult, and you will need the Thunder Shield here to be able to get every single one. The one that I got was one of the easiest ones to get, actually, and I'll go ahead and use the Thunder Shield here. What you want to do is you have to go along this top path to be able to get to it. Thankfully, you can get all of the red star rings in one go. You just have to make sure through this first section you have to stay up as high as you can and go along all the high paths, as much as possible. Oh, crap. Yeah, you want to be careful. That's a fall section there. Just remember, stay up as high as you can go. Just let this is the game does this section for you, and there you go. That's it. And it's also faster too. But that's where the first one is. The second one will not be too difficult. This is kind of the section where the red star ring will help, or not the red star ring, but the Thunder Shield will help you out in. You don't actually have to go up here, but this is a lot faster than it's just cutting a corner rather than having to go up along that section really slowly, but not too difficult. Now this is right here, right in front of that gun beetle that I just destroyed. That would be where the second red star ring is. That's the only one that I got, sadly. Oh crap! It didn't actually have to. Wow, really? It made me lose my Thunder Shield. Crap. Now how in the world am I? Oh. Okay. Okay, so the third and fourth ones are actually gonna be. You have to have the. And this is where the Thunder Shield comes in. You actually have to have the skateboard through this section. If I can lose my rings here. Come on. Come on. You can shoot me. I don't want any more. Oh, come on. Just go ahead and shoot me. There we go. Okay. I'm still going to need the skateboard for this section, sadly. Let me see if I can jump back here and get it really quickly. No. Okay, well. Either way, I can get this third one here. Either way. I might be able to get to the fourth one. I don't know. You have to go along these stupid, You have got to be kidding me. What purpose does this do? I can't get up there now. And sadly, you cannot back up very easily. That's about the only breaks you're gonna get. And I made me lose my damn shield again. Well, yeah, that was kind of what I needed to do. I needed to have the shield here with me because I had to have the skateboard through this entire section. I had to go along that upper path there because once I hit that trick ramp, there is a red star ring up there. Well, now I'm going to have to do the entire level over again to get it. And the fourth one is pretty much the hard one. It is by far, the hardest to get in this level. The other ones, the third one's not all that much, not too difficult because you can actually use the Thunder Shield to get to it. Now, to get to this one quickly, all you have to do is just jump on the gun beetle. It's not too difficult. Thunder Shield would definitely help through that section, but since I don't have it, I can't use it, sadly. But anyway, as I said, I still have to replay this level, so I'm just trying to end it here quickly. And then we'll see if I can go back to that section. All right. But thankfully, I know where I know some fast paths to get back there, so I don't need to worry too much with it. And you can see that gun beetle is there to kind of help you get up there if you don't use the Thunder Shield. Which actually a lot of people don't use the skills you can buy to help them get these red star rings. I guess it may be considered cheating, but no, it's not cheating. It's there in the game. While it may not be there to help you get the red star rings, it works. And you just use whatever works with these kinds of things. But anyway, let me see what I need to go ahead and use this at. Here, definitely, and you can see, it definitely helps you get up there a lot faster than just jumping normally. You can bypass that section, gaining quite a bit of time as well. This section will definitely help because if you can make it, it'll help you bypass the gun hunters. But oh wow, really? Well, I guess I'd lose it once I hit the skateboard, so I guess it really doesn't matter as long as I don't mess the skateboard section up. But I would like it for this section, just to help me get through here a little bit faster. But it's okay, I guess, because I was able to jump on that thing like you're supposed to. There we go. Alright, so now to help slow yourself down through here, you can use the brakes and just jump. You want to make sure that you hit everything right, hit all, get to everything just right. Now once you get onto the first trick ramp, all you have to do is just make sure that you get to the second trick ramp. And once you get onto the second trick ramp, it's very easy after that. Past that, you shouldn't have any trouble getting it. The only problem is the second trick ramp could mess you up if you're not careful. If you're not used to the skateboard, or you just don't like using the skateboard, and so that means you don't try with the skateboard. You'll definitely have a lot harder time than most people would. And that kind of means that you have to use the skateboard. But for the most part, it's not too difficult. The only thing that you have to get used to or learn is the timing to use on the trick ramps, the skateboard trick ramps. But if you're good with the snowboard, you can kind of say, okay, well, you'll be good with the skateboard as well, because they're kind of the same. Except the skateboard does handle a little bit worse because it is 2D than the snowboard. The snowboard, you can actually slow yourself down and position yourself right. But anyway, so we got Art 60, 61, 62, and Wave Ocean. Board Master. I guess you'll never fall off the skateboard or something like that. Wave Ocean is from Sonic 06. That was the kind of Emerald Coast zone, Seaside Hill zone. And now we will be getting Act 2 for Cityscape Modern Sonic's level. Now this one is actually going to be pretty tough. Alright, so as I was just saying, this is going to be very difficult, and this is one where you cannot get all 5 of the red star rings in one go, because at the start here with the snowboarding section, there's actually 2 paths that you have to take to get the first and the second red star rings. I already have the second red star ring. If you want to know the exact location, you know, go watch part 3. I will still show it off in this video, but I won't be able to show off, you know, its exact physical spot on the, you know, on the wire that it's connected to. But anyway, so this one has a bit of BS to it to be able to actually get to it. Now, what you have to do here is, you know, just wait till you get to down here, and then on that ramp there, do not hit it, because that leads to the second red star ring path. What you want to do along here is just follow this path. Crap, I missed it. Alright, well, we'll just start it over again. I'd missed my the ramp that I needed to take to get to the first one. But, you know, that's what's so good about being here at the start, because you can, you know, just start over from the beginning and say, oh, okay, well, you know, well, I missed it. All I have to do is just hit restart, and I can restart from the beginning. It makes it a lot easier. So, you know, while it is difficult to get onto the ramp and all that, it makes it's a lot easier, because I don't have to, you know, potentially start the entire level over again. Sadly, the only bad, you know, alright, so here we go. You can see it right there. You have to be on the middle of the ramp. I wasn't 100% sure about that, if you had to be exactly on the middle ramp, kind of like where the two ramps meet, to be able to get to it. That stinks. I don't think I could have boosted to be able to have been able to hit it, sadly. Ah, that does stink. Happen to be right on the very edge of it. But anyway, so I won't complain about it too much, even though it is BS. Oh, there we go. Yeah, sadly, the bad thing about this is that you don't have any brakes. You know, the drift is not does not work as brakes. All right, so you can kind of position yourself. Crap, really? And sadly, you cannot actually. Let me see. Can I break the game and let me go backwards? No, okay. And that's what's so bad about this one, because you have to line it up just perfect to be able to get to it. Sadly. But anyway. Yeah, I won't hit too many of the trick ramps just to get to it a lot faster. Sadly, you can't, while you're drifting at the snowboard, you cannot gain any more boost. So you will, if you are, you know, boosting to get back to that section faster, you do actually have to use the trick ramps, which can, you know, gain quite a bit of time, quite a bit of boost gauge points off the bar. I really hope I got that. You do kind of have to boost at the end, and sadly, it doesn't like give you some sort of indication that you actually did hit it. I'll definitely be pretty ticked off if I didn't get it. But anyway, so now through this section, the only thing you have to look out for is just a low path that's right up here. And, you know, it's actually pretty simple, pretty easy to see. Now, you see that path with the, that's warning you, you know, there's a fall here that can kill you. It's right here. All I have to do is just make sure that you don't get pulled up by that pulley. And there you go, man. That's pretty much it. Now there is one more hard one that is connected to the truck, but I will show that off you know, in a minute. Now this one is, you have to stay on these upper paths. Oh, okay, so it's actually right here, right where I'm jumping. That's the one that you know, that's where it is. I guess I didn't get that one connected to the wire, sadly. So, you know, if you want to see the exact location of where it is on top of that stack of rings, you know, you can go watch part 3. Alright, come on. I keep wanting to go along the upper paths, but I'm not going to worry about it all that much. I'll just, you know, go wherever I can. Now this truck section, as I just said, is going to be pretty difficult because you have to stay on a certain line to be able to reach it, and the line is all the way here on the left side. So all you have to do is stay over here on the left side. You know, avoiding no matter what, continuously use the quick step to go to the left, and you shouldn't have any trouble reaching it. Thankfully, you do not run out of any boost, or it does not take boost energy to be able to get to it. Now you don't have to do it this early. There's a right here, that's when you want to start using it. Once you get what the okay, crap! Oh, you have got to be kidding me. There should not be that kind of path there. You shouldn't have to. You should be able to get to it even if you just pass in proximity to it, like you shouldn't have to run right through dead center of it. And that kind of worries me that I didn't get the first one, because I didn't, I think I might have just nicked it instead of actually passing through it. But you saw them, and there's trophy tied to destroying 30 cars and then beating the level. But you saw, and I'm gonna have to go along that first path again just to make sure, if I did get it, great. But I'll just hit restart and then go along that other path. I still have to finish the level anyway, so but that you kind of saw after the second jump on the truck section. All you have to do is just get up there. You can, if you do miss the entrance to that section, all you have to do is just jump up there, and you'll get to it very easily. Okay, I guess you can. I guess if you're not boosting, you gain. Oh no! But what? Damn it! Really? I couldn't tell from there whether I had gotten it or not. So yeah, I guess I did say you couldn't get any boost from boost gauge energy from drifting, but it actually looks like you can. And I said I'd stay off these for time reasons, and yeah, I really do need to stay off of them for time reasons, especially since I may potentially have to. Well, I'd still do have to run through the entire level again, but I may have to fight with the first one. The second one will be a lot easier to get, and I'm kind of saving it for last just because I want to go ahead and get this one. Okay, so I didn't get it. There we go. Okay, I guess they do kind of give you a tone, but in Sonic Colors, it would appear over your head. Hey, you got you got it, and then there was also a counter at the bottom right of the screen that would say, hey, you got a red star ring. And I definitely do miss that, and that just kind of goes, it's not a video maker friendly anymore, like Sonic Colors was. Even though Sonic Colors was a pain in the butt to get a lot of those red star rings, especially in Aquarium Park, at least they had it would appear above your head, I'm pretty sure, and it also had that counter at the bottom right of the screen, which made it a lot simpler. But anyway, I'll just head along this upper path just for speed purposes. Now, you can kill yourself through this section if you have to, which is not actually a very bad thing. If you can kill yourself on the truck with the truck section, which would involve not boosting, letting it run into you, trying to actually run into its saw blades, and just do whatever you can to make sure that you take damage from the truck and get hit by it, which isn't too difficult. Especially if it boosts up onto you. It shouldn't be too difficult to get to. But you can see the saw blades, I guess, don't go along the same paths every time. But just remember, once you get past the double jumps, or I guess the 2 jumps here, all you have to do is just make sure that you get onto that edge of the building there, right here. No. Make sure that you're in the middle. Again, really? Well, I still have to go through the level one more time, but still that stinks, having to go through the level again to make it. to be able to get to it. And so I would say the fifth one's actually the hardest, but just because you have to get it so precise, and there's no leeway. You can't break or stop or anything. You have to get very precise to be able to get to it. And, that stinks, and that's just why I hate the red star rings so much, and collectibles like this, because a lot of collectibles in video games do this kind of stuff where you have to be so precise. You have to jump just right or do this certain thing at the exact right time to be able to make it. And get the collectible, and that just takes away from the game and makes it not fun. I'm sure some people like trying to go after this kind of stuff, but after a while, it just becomes ridiculous to me, and I begin to question, well, why would you put something like this in this game for? Okay, I don't believe this shouldn't mess anything up anyway. I can jump off here. Alright, so you have to go up here. Alright, I should have got onto that cable there, but I might. Of course. That stinks. Cable's not that hard. You do actually lose a life when you hit start over. Wow. I guess I was thinking about Sonic Colors. I don't believe you did lose a life in Sonic Colors, but you. Now that was something that I wish they would have taken away, losing a life, because that just stinks. Like doing something like this where you have to continuously start over a whole bunch of times to be able to get one of your crappy little. I guess you have to be at the right section of the rail to be able to make it. You may want to boost there to get it, but I did get it, thankfully. But that just stinks. Losing a life just because they have to start over and over just to get one of your crappy little red star rings that I don't even want to go after, but I have to. Whether you want to get the platinum trophy or just get all of the achievements for it or whatever, it just stinks. But anyway. Yeah, that is something that I wish they would have changed from older Sonic games. Even Sonic games in the next generation, the modern era, the next gen console Sonics. I wish they would have changed that instead of losing a life every time you hit start over. You don't really reward people for doing it, but you just don't penalize them. And I understand why they would penalize people for doing it. That just. But I know why they would potentially have to penalize people, but the penalty system doesn't make sense. People start a level over and over again to save time. They don't have to go through a loading screen or go through the results screen to be able to play the level again. If someone's trying to practice a level. I guess the saw blades are the same every time. Oh, my bad. Someone may want to practice a level over and over, and just to skip result screens and loading screens, they'll just hit restart and then play the level over again. Well, you shouldn't penalize those people by making them lose a life just because they want to start the level over again like that. Okay. Gotta get. There we go. Okay, so you don't have to boost through that section, and all you have to do is just try to make sure that you get into the middle of the platform or whatever it is, or that little narrow run section. All you have to do is just make sure that you line it up right down the middle. And once you look at it like that, you don't have to boost. Just make sure that you line it up just right, and you shouldn't have any trouble with it. But anyway, so. Wow, 15 minutes nearly to do this. That stinks. But that just kind of goes why I keep saying I hate the red star rings and the collectibles in general. And sadly, they look like they're going to keep adding them into Sonic games. They're adding them into the new Wii U exclusive Sonic Lost World. They're in that game as well. Artwork 63, 64, 65, 66, and then the quick slide. I guess it lets you slide quicker. But anyway, so now we'll head over to Seaside Hill for another trophy-based red star ring and a couple BS filled ones, sadly. Alright, so we're beginning Seaside Hill Act 1. Now this level has some of the hardest red star rings to get, because you have to go on an upper path at the start, which is why I suggest getting the Thunder Shield, even if you don't like using the Thunder Shield, or you don't like using the Thunder Shield to get a lot of the red star rings. Alternatively, you can use the choppers that are here to help get you up there, but you can just hop on one of those choppers to get over here, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and I guess cheat and use the Thunder Shield. But you have to follow this path the entire way. You have to stay up in the air, the entire way to be able to get these red star rings. If you fall at all, you will not be able to get any of these. Now, if you see down there, this set of 4 columns is actually, if you go down to that bottom path, you'll actually be underneath where this red star ring is. Oh crap! Okay, you want to be careful. These egg pawns will not shoot you, so you don't have to worry about them. You can take your time in their line of sight. You don't have to worry about that at all. The only thing you have to worry about is just breathing, which breath holder may help you out. Well, I guess you couldn't use breath holder because you're using this. Again, another section where you have to use the chopper, but you have to make sure that you go up onto this upper path. That was the first red star ring that I got as the red star ring number 1. This is red star ring number 2, again, tied to that upper path. But you have to follow. You want to be careful through here because there's a E16 spinner that you have to get to, that you have to jump on to be able to get across here. Even with the Thunder Shield, I believe you still have to use it to help get you across up here. Always want to be careful, jumping across these types of paths. The Thunder Shield will definitely help you out here, being precise just to, get across there. And this will lead you to, let me see, red star ring number 3, wherever that is. Over there, but I don't know if I believe I just hit the wrong cannon. Nope. Okay. Very good. Okay, I believe you can get all these in one go, but it's... let me see. I may not be able to, though. Let me see. I doubt it, because there's a spot where... Oh, okay, you actually can. So all you have to do is continue going to the right from red star ring number 3. And there you go. You have to be careful because of the spiked ball there, but it's not too difficult to get to. Now this is actually pretty hard to get out of for whatever reason. Chips a lot of people up. And there you go. That was red star ring number 4. That one is kind of hard to get to, anyway, but it's hard. It's also hard to get because of the spiked ball there. Now, red star ring number 5, you have to follow along these orange dash rings. Every time you pass it, you have to go along that upper set of dash rings. Crap. Let me see if I can actually still get to it. No. Crap, this is way too late for me to have to go back to. You hit. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if he was actually supposed to be able to do that, but hey, I don't care. I got all 5 red star rings fairly quickly in a little under 4 minutes. And so there you go. If you miss it, you can just kind of jump into that red star ring and maybe break the game. I don't know. I'm not even sure if you were supposed to get to it. This trophy is tied to finding the red star ring number 1 in that little room, because Omo Chow said go along this upper, try this different route to find more seekers or something like that, whatever he said. And you just go along that path, get the first red star ring, and then that's how you get that trophy. So 66 or 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. Invincible starts. I guess you start with an invincibility shield at the beginning. I should be getting to the last few pieces of music soon, probably in the modern era. I'll have a few there, and we'll go ahead and start Act 2 now. This should be fun. Alright, so here we are beginning Seaside Hill Act 2. And now this one will have a couple pretty difficult, I guess 4 and 5 are going to be the hardest because 4 is tied to the cart section and 5 you have to follow along a set path, a higher path. Now, I already have 3 of the easiest ones, the first, the second, and the third, so I will not be able to show those off, their locations, their exact locations, but, you know, I'll be able to, kind of like with the other ones that I've already collected. Golly, really? Alright, we'll try that again. But yeah, you know, that's just, see if I can, I don't know, those seem to be backflips. Okay, so over here, I have to follow this path all the way up to, come on, there we go. Alright, so you homing attack on this one, and right where I'm standing is where the first red star ring is. There, that's red star ring number 1. If you want to see the exact location, I do apologize again, but you will have to watch part 3 to be able to see its exact location. But you know, as I've said before, there's nothing really I can do about it because of the way I want to finish the game on, or the way I want to finish the game. But anyway, so you do have to head up here so that you can. It's a little bit faster going this way. Then you homing attack that, and then right on that jump panel that I just jumped on is where the second red star ring number 2 is. So I guess you actually do have to go up that way, because if you stay on the bottom, it will lead you to this cannon area. But the second red star ring, you shouldn't miss because it's right on it's right on the wall panel. You don't have to go up there, but it's just faster that way. Let me see, where am I at? I don't think I have passed it, where the third red star ring is. Where I very well may have, though. Yeah, I did. Crap. Okay, well, I'll show it off anyway. Of course, and I go along a frickin' turtle path. Let's see if I can go along a No, stop. And we'll see what we can do. I'll see if I can go along a different path other than a turtle path. So they seem to be locked once you pick a path to go along. Now this one will actually be pretty difficult to get to because you have to go along a certain path. The cart handles like the cars do in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, which was the game that came out after the first Sonic Racing game in quite a while. Now, a trick here to slow yourself down because there is no brakes is to run up against the wall. And you can see that's the red star ring number 4 there. Not too difficult to get to as long as you run into the wall and slow yourself down enough to be able to reach it. Now, you want to head up here just for speed purposes. Again, you do want to be careful here though because you have to go up this section, so you want to make sure that you can get that right because you have to head up here to get to red star ring number 5. It's gonna be tight. There we go. Oh wow! Don't tell me I missed it. I think I did. Crap. Well, I have to come back here for red star ring number 5, but you saw where it was. But don't worry, I will show it off. This is just to try to see if I can get an S rank here. Don't know, may have went too slow. Ah, no, okay, I got it. Oh, that's pretty good. But sadly, I did end up missing the location of 3 and 5. But you can see why 5 is so difficult to get to. So I'll just take the middle path here. While it is a little bit slower, it's definitely a lot safer than going along any of the other paths. But it does not have a way to get to Red Star Ring number 1, so you do have to be careful for that. You have to go along the left path at the start if you want to get to the Red Star Ring. So just keep that in mind. Again, you know, you have to head up here to get to Red Star Ring number 2. And it's just faster anyway. There you go. Build up quite a nice boost there. Crap. Keep missing that jump for some reason. It's not really important other than just for speed purposes. To get to... Oh dear. Wow, no. I knew that was going to happen. You have to be pretty precise while you're going through that section, or you can very easily fall. I don't know what that was. Now, what you would want to do through there is you'd want to do the final trick instead of letting it pass by like that. I guess you do have to go along that quick step that quick step section there. Now you can see that where that rail is. That right on that rail is where the 3rd Red Star Ring is. You know, as long as you just get onto that rail and just get up there, you shouldn't have any trouble with it. But because I died, I'll be able to show it off one more time. No, I guess not. Okay. Crap. Okay, this just brings me down to the beach section, which is okay. I do wonder what that is. I wonder if that's that auto gauge thing where it probably automatically fills up your gauge if you die. That's what it's got to be. Which is actually pretty useful. Okay, we want to be careful. Going up along this path, you have a better chance of getting the turtle or the cart instead of the lower section where I had went the first time. Now, what you can do is you can boost. You can do a somewhat decent drift with it, which I believe you can use to gain. You can't use the drift like with other, like you would with Sonic normally. You have to kind of get it almost breaking loose, but not quite fully breaking loose for it to be like a real, for it to be like a real. It's more like you're sliding out rather than you're actually breaking loose, and it doesn't really help all that much outside of just going around corners somewhat okay. I want to be careful here. Again, try not to boost too much. Damn it! Really? Again? I can go ahead and kill myself here if I can figure out how to do that. There you go. Maybe this will do it. Nope. Okay, this will do it for sure. This is a set of blocks that move in and out to act as a platform. And if I fall here, I will die. I don't think I'll drown in time, so just falling here will help me out with what I need to do. Hopefully it doesn't send me back to... Okay, this should be the right area. You don't have to really wait for those blocks to come out all the way before you start to use the wall jump on them, so that, you know, that kind of helps you out there. You have to be careful through this section, though. There we go. Okay, so that's Red Star Ring number 5. Definitely a pain in the butt to get to, but As long as you just remember to jump on that last rail, it shouldn't be too difficult for you. And the wheel will save you if you do fall off there, so that's useful. And there you go, that's all the red star rings for Act 2 of Modern Sonic, and we'll go ahead and skip this. Alright. And yeah, it's they're okay compared to classic Sonic's levels. They're definitely a lot better. Or classic Sonic's Seaside Hill, they're definitely a lot better than they were, or than that one. Alright, 72, 73. Got direct jump. I wonder what that is. I do need to see if that auto gauge is like something you get automatically or not. I'll guess I'll go take a look at all that really quickly. Unless it's something that like a skill that I added. And now that I think about it, it probably is. I just don't die that often, so I'm not sure exactly what it is. Alright, skill set, customize. Let me see. Direct jump, gauge rebooter, okay. We'll choose one. We'll increase the speed of your wall jumps, enables quick step when on a skateboard. Increase the speed when starting to run. Okay. And then we'll make sure that is confirmed. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, then you just want to see the skills that we've got here. Start stage with the temporary invincibility, and run faster, plain and simple, yeah. And then board master, hop on a skateboard whenever you want, which I don't know why in the world you'd want to do that, but hey. But anyway, so that's all the skills and everything. So I thank you for watching. Won't be a challenge video because this is a red star ring video. In part 15, I should get done with the red star rings, with all the red star rings here in the modern era. I hope anyway. You can see Crisis City, that'll definitely help me out. Rooftop Run, Planet Wisp will probably be the tough one, but you never know. But anyway, so again, thank you for watching. Until next time.